Ladies and gentlemen, woo! Here we go. We are ready. We are rocking. We are rolling. Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. We got the one, the only Chef Al. What up, big dog? How are you? Great to see you. Hello, Lisa. Hello, hello. What up, little sister? Woo, woo, woo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Monterey. We are here in the back house of the one, the only, the Captain and Michelle. It is an amazing, amazing thing. It is cold up here. It is cold. That's why I'm obviously wearing my winter's best tank top. That's what we do in the winter's best, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a big workout for you today. Everybody, how was Nino, right? Sorry, I apologize about there was a little bit of technical difficulties early on, but I think we got them all figured out. Everybody got set. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm semi-caffeinated. Hold on. What was that, little monkey? Let me get some more coffee? Well, if the monkey says so, we got to do what the monkey says. All right, everybody. Cheers. Let's have one quick sip before we get started. All right, hang on to this for me, would you, little monkey? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're gonna let everybody in. We're gonna get started in 1 second. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me put up my timer. I apologize, man. I am feeling way behind. It's been such a busy week. We had traveling, we had filming. Man, the stuff. I hope you guys have seen kind of what we filmed a little bit. If anyone follows me on social media, you've seen how ridiculous that job was. Me dressed up, long hair, looking like a rock star wrestler. Rachel Green, woo, the funniest woman on the East Coast. Sorry, everybody, I was screaming. We had 6.5 hours of pro wrestler content. So my voice is a little hoarse because I've been yelling like a man. Oh yeah, we going to Roger. Oh, be still my beating heart. Those are two of my favorite people in the world. Oh, yes, Rachel. First of all, stunner. I've never seen your hair like that. And dang, girl. All right. This is what happens when we only see each other with headbands. Captain and Michelle! We are coming to you live via 30 feet away from them over in that direction. Ha ha. From waving you. Watch, Captain's gonna, I bet he's gonna come in and be like, oh, those weights aren't big enough, Joel. Take these bigger weights. Ha 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 ha. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man, it's so much fun catching up with you guys. I apologize. Like I said, I'm so happy. I watched some of the class. Nino whooped you guys' butt. But I do have to take a moment and say I'm so proud to the people who, when the moment with Nino and myself, ball dropped, I think it was Katie, Lisa, Captain, and Michelle. You guys, I love, love, love the fact that you guys are like, I guess we're doing agitators. Da, 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 da. I guess we're doing jumping jacks. Your pre-workout 500 rep system was phenomenal. Was phenomenal. Shot of love. Giving all the love to that. Well done, everybody. All right. That said, we are going to get started. Let us get the 1 minute on the clock. Let me reset that. Booyah. We are starting off today with a beautiful jumping jack. Ladies and gentlemen, let's engage that core. Light on those feet. 1 minute is on the clock. We are starting in 3, 2, let's get to work, everybody. Here it is. Nice and light on those feet. Yes, Michelle. Save that one wing. There you go. Look at it. I love it, Michelle. Look, she has one injured arm, but she's making everything else go. God bless you, girl. God bless you. That away. Here it is, engaging that core. Love it, Rachel. Excellent variation there. Love the star jacks. We can also, again, if shoulders are an issue, Claire, my beautiful, beautiful Claire. I love it. We can also open those arms up. Beautiful elbows high. Love it. Here we go. We got about another 20 seconds. Stay with me. Engage that core. Let's get this started. Woo! It is a beautiful Lord of the Jungle Thursday. It is Thunder Thursday. Here we go. We got another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done, everybody. Beautifully done. Next up, we're going to go right into our hurdle steps. Let's engage that core. Shoulders back, chest is proud. Hands on those hips. Square them up to the front of the space. Raise that knee. Open, tap, and back. Beautiful. Now, use this pose to control our breathing. Breathing into the nose, out through the mouth. Let's tuck that pelvis for me, please. So that way, boop, little pelvic tilt. Excellent. Tap. Wonderful. External and back. Good. Now, the challenge for this, keep those hips nice and squared at the front of the room. Gently press your range of motion. Oh yeah, here we go. We got a big workout for everybody today. Opening up those hips. We got about another 15 seconds here. Excellent, here we go. Beautiful, everybody, beautiful. Staying with it. Engage that core. Pelvic tilt, so let's tuck that pelvis under a little bit more. Beautiful, for 3, for 2, for 1. Excellent. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, Tom? Great to see you. Next up, everybody, let's get into our rotational punches. Yeah, hoodies are coming off. We're going to get headbands coming on. Yeah, Claire, exactly. Yes, I love it. Rotational punches, everybody. Hands are up. Protect that face. Rotating through. Again, first round. Nice and easy. We want shoulders to stack over hips. Beautiful. There you go. Protect that face. Man, we got some. I love the pugilists in this. This is a great group. I feel like when I see you guys come in, I feel like Captain America, and you guys are my Avengers. I'm like, Avengers, assemble! Beautiful, rotating through. Excellent. Now, we want to make sure, again, we are rotating through the hips as well. Beautiful. You guys are doing great. I love it. Rotating through, across the body. Protect that money maker. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, everybody. All right. Let's interlace those fingers. Calm it down. Breathing into the nose. Interlace those fingers. Press those palms down. Straighten those arms. Arms go up. Engage that core. And then we use our right arm to pull our body to the right side. Left arm pulls to the left side. Beautiful. Feel that stretch all the way down the shoulders into the core. Beautiful. Come back to center. Release. Let's do it again. Pressing through. Straightening those arms best we can. Try to keep them straight here. That just gives you a little bit deeper of a stretch. Beautiful. All the way through that core. Scoop those arms down. Excellent. Let's do it again. We got about another 30 seconds. So again, this is your warm-up. Take your time. If one side feels a little tighter on you today, it happens. Sometimes we sleep wrong. We're gaining too much stress. We could have done something on our more dominant side. So we want to feel into that. Really take that time. Lean in. Give your body a little extra love. Perfect. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Next, we're going to go right into our forward folds. Forward folds? Did I have that right? Yeah, it is forward folds. All right. So again, for this big stretch up. Now, I want to challenge you. So there are 2 variations you can do shoulder width, or you can do a little bit wider. Whatever you do this round, we'll do the opposite on the next. Reaching up all the way, slight bend in those knees, arms go out to the side. Protect, slow, slow, slow. We're just coming down, releasing the head, let your body go limp. We want to give a little breathing into those hips, breathing into that sciatica. Give a little love, and then slowly we activate the glutes. We come up 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way to the top. Beautiful. Stay with it. Here we go, here we go. Let's go again. Again, we got about 45 seconds, so take your time. If there's an area that feels tighter, give it a little extra love. Breathe into that. Activating those glutees, coming up 1 vertebrae at a time, roll those shoulders back. Excellent. Listen to your body, everybody. Listen to your body. We got about 15 seconds. Give me 1 more big stretch. Release the tension. Now, as we're down, let that head hang. Take a deep breath in through your nose, breathing into those hips, releasing and letting tension in that lower back and that sciatica in those glutes. Beautiful, beautiful work, everybody. Very, very good. And then we slowly activate those glutes. Come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. All right. That is round one, ladies and gentlemen. And as you all know, here in the Train with Joel family, we always do two. Starting it off with our jumping jacks. 1 minute is on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We are starting in 3, 2, let's work, baby. Nice and light on those feet. This is round two. So let's get a little bit more. Let's push ourselves. Gently push that range of motion, push that speed. Excellent job, everybody. Get those arms up, stepping out to the side. If you're doing star jacks, absolutely. Open those arms up, beautiful. Swinging them through. Excellent, everybody. Stay with it, stay with it. We got about another 20 seconds. Let's see if we can give a little bit more. Push it through. Let's get that heart rate pumping, pumping, pumping for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job, everybody. Very, very well done. Hurdle steps are up next. Isn't that right, little monkey? I love this guy. He's got all the great ideas. All right, hurdle steps are up next. Again, engage that core. Hips are square to the front of your space. Step out, tap, and back. Good. We raise that knee. Externally rotate, tap, and back. Good. Beautiful, everybody. Here we go. Now, for this movement, this is a big one to challenge your balance. Take your time. Let's take your time. Really be intentional, mindful and intentional in our motions. So we're challenging our balance. Core is engaged. We reach out, tap, and back. I will say it doesn't matter. We want to eventually get to where we can raise that knee, but what we want to do is we really just want to try to get that knee through. Opening up. Sorry about that. I'm like, Jen should know she's not allowed to call me from 9:30 to 10:30. What was she thinking? Ah! No, I'm just kidding. All right, so again, we're raising that knee. Yeah. Now, if we have some balance issues, the biggest thing we're working on with this is balance as well. So raising that knee, if we can't get it up to here, that's great. Let's just take it up. Control, control, moving through that core. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. Challenge your balance. Open those hips. I know, Chef. Look, it happens to the best of us, man. Balance is something that we all are going to work on. And that's exactly why. Because as we get older, it is way more important for us to be able to balance than it is lifting heavy. We want to make sure we maintain that stability. Beautiful work. Here, guys. That word. I'm going to mute you guys real fast. I'm like, Captain and Michelle, I can hear you guys. You troublemakers. You're good, you're good. Michelle's like, you know, maybe we do want to have some tea this morning. I'm like, you guys. All right, for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. I gave that a little extra time because, again, the balance is so, so important. Even if we take it slower and we lower the range of motion, we really want to focus on challenging ourselves, maintaining that stability, even if we go lower with that knee. Beautiful stuff. All right, you're right, Claire. Let's punch something, right? Hands up, protect that money maker. Here we go, rotational punches in 3, in 2, let's work. Boom, boom, again. Shoulders stack over hips, hips stack over feet. We are rotating through those hips. Woo, you guys are good, yeah. Beautiful, crossing over. Give it a little extra thoracic twist. Woo! Beautiful. Engage that core. Ooh, Rachel, I like it. Did I see an uppercut in there too? I was like, yeah. I got Chef just clocking people. I'm like, oh man. That's what happens when you get too close to Chef when he's cutting like a prime rib or a turkey. He's like, back. All right, we got 20 seconds, everybody. Rotating through those hips. Through the hips, yes, beautiful. Notice hands under shoulder, or shoulders over hips, hips over feet, rotating through. Beautiful stuff. I'm super excited because on this trip up to Monterey, I will be teaching Michelle's daughter some MDS. So I'm going to be working on some self-defense stuff with everybody. I'm so, so pumped. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's go right into our overhead stretch and reach. So interlace those fingers, press those palms to the floor, flex those triceps out, straighten those arms, Core is engaged, bring them all the way up. Now, use our right hand to pull our left side. Oh, that feels so good. Then we reverse, left hand pulls the right side. Oh, and back to center, release slowly. Let's go again. Beautiful. Now again, this is at your own pace. If one side is a little tighter than the other, feel free to give that a little extra love. Pressing up, let's try to keep those arms as straight as possible. Beautiful. Keeping that core nice and engaged. Excellent. Now, by engaging your core, we're actually going to protect our lower back with this movement. So a lot of you guys are really, really limber. I love that. Pressing through. Getting all the way across. Beautiful. We got about another 15 seconds with this. Then we'll go into our last forward fold. And then, bow, bow, bow. We get to start with the actual workout. Oh yeah, brother. We're going to have a good time. Sorry, again, my voice is all pro wrestler. That's all I've been doing. It was actually really fun. I watched like 7 hours of old wrestling interviews. Man, those guys back in the 90s, 2000s, they were wild. Those wrestlers were wild. 4, 5, 4, 4, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Excellent job, everybody. Very, very good. Now we have our forward folds up next. So I'm going to challenge you. If you went wide last time, come in a little bit more narrow. If you went narrow, let's go wide. See if we can find any different areas. You'll see that the wider or more narrow, you're breathing into different areas of the hip and lower back. So just give yourself a little extra love, challenge it out. I went wide last time, so I'm going to go nice and narrow. Again, slight bend in those knees, tuck that chin for a nice long spine. Oh, so good. Once we let ourselves down, we can just sort of let our head hang nice and limp. Beautiful. Breathing into that lower back, into that sciatica. And then as we come up, we activate the glutes, one vertebrae at a time. Da, 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 da. Boom. All the way up. All the way up. Yes. Here we go. Stay with it. We got about another 15 seconds. Let's get maybe 1 or 2 more in. Just depending on where you are today. Letting that head hang loose. Maybe pedal those heels up a little bit just to relieve some tension on the lower back. Then we activate the gluteus. Come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Booyah! Shablamo. Like that, everybody. Beautiful job. Let's stand it up. Grab a quick sip of water. We are going to move to the mat and continue our warm-up stretch. Beautiful. I'm just going to crank this light on, just so that way, if anyone can see. Excellent. Yeah, there we go. I love it. All right, we're moving to the mat, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving to the mat. I don't have much of a mat here, but we will do it here. Excellent. All right. So first up, we're going to go into our cat-cow. So let's go into tabletop position, please. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We are going to inhale as we arch the back, chin comes up, so big inhale, into the nose, and exhale. Let's round the spine, tuck that tailbone, pressing through those hands. Beautiful. Inhale, we are arching the back. Stick those gluteus out. It's okay, we're working out in our privacy of our own home. And exhale, tuck that tailbone, pressing through those hands. Beautiful, everybody. Let's do it 2 more times. Big inhale. Arch the back. Ooh, yeah, feels so good. And exhale. Tuck that tailbone, pressing through those hands. Last time, best time, everybody. Big inhale. Oh, so good. You find when you take a big inhale as you arch your back, it actually assists and gives you a little bit of extra stretch. Exhale, we're tucking that tailbone, pressing through those hands, tucking that chin. Beautiful job, everybody. All right, stay here. We're going to go right into our world's greatest stretch. Now, we have our 2 variations of world's greatest stretch. You can go from tabletop position, or you can go from plank. Whatever you're feeling today, whatever level you want to go at, we'll find that. So I'm going to start. I'll start with tabletop. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go left foot outside of your left hand. Extend that right leg. We're going to peel that left hand up towards the sky for a beautiful thoracic twist. Here we go. We're holding for 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Now let's gently set down that right knee. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Tucking that chin, nice long spine. Beautiful hamstring stretch. Woo. Breathing in for 3, for 2, and for 1. Excellent. Back to tabletop position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Going to the right side. Right foot outside of your right hand. Extend that left leg. Peel that right arm up to the sky. Beautiful. We are holding for 3. Gaze follows that hand. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Gently set down that left knee. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Extend. Beautiful. Flex that foot. Beautiful hamstring stretch. Tuck that chin for 3, for 2, and 1. That was so nice. Let's do it one more time. Everybody, tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's go left side first. Left foot outside left hand. Extend that right leg. Peel that left hand up towards the sky. We are holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, everybody. Dropping that right knee. Peeling those hips back to the back of the room. Beautiful. For 5, 4. Hamstring stretch on that left leg. Tuck that chin for a nice long spine. 2 and 1. Excellent, everybody. Here we go. Tabletop position one more time. Or plank, depending on your practice. Right foot outside of right hand. Peel that right hand up to the sky. Beautiful. We are holding for 5, 4. Gaze follows that hand. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Gently set that left knee down. Peel those hips back to the back of the room. Excellent. Flexing that right foot. Nice hamstring stretch, everybody, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Beautiful. Stand it on up, everybody. All right, that was our warm-up. Let's grab a quick sip of water, coffee, tea. Thank you, Mr. Monkey. Mr. Monkey, actually, he's French. Actually, I guess I should ask. I just assumed because he seems like a very fine gentleman. Cheers, everybody. Salud. Thank you, Mr. Monkey. All right, let's grab our weights, everyone. Now, first up, we're going to start off. I want you to grab one weight. We're going to take a nice light weight. We're going to grab it by the handles. We're going to start off with a beautiful, I love this move. It's one of my favorites. We're going to go wide, wide, wide for a sumo squat. I think Chef has the best sumo, it's the best sumo squat stance because he really, bam, gets into that. So we are going sumo squat. We're going to hold the weight. We're going to hold it down nice and low. We are going to squat, raise that weight to front shoulder height, down, and then we press up through the heels. So we are sumo squat with a nice front raise. Now when we do the front raise, we want to make sure shoulders are back, chest is proud. We drop the hips, raise to about shoulder height. We don't want to go too high. That puts an unnecessary risk on the rotator cuff. About shoulder height, and then we will lower down. Everybody grab your weight, grab it by the heads. Nice wide stance, starting in 3. Engage that core, please. 2, and remember, we're zipping it up from about right above the groin to right below the sternum. And 1, let's work. So nice and low, raise, down, and 1. Good. Down, raise, down, 2. Beautiful. Down, raise, down, 3. Yes. Down, raise, down, 4. Now let's gently push our range of motion. Down, raise, down, 5. Beautiful. Down, raise, down, 6. Down, raise, down, 7. Good. Down, raise, down, 8. Down, raise, down, 9. Let's keep those shoulders rolled back, please. Down, raise, shoulders are back, down, 10. We got 2 to go. Down, nice and low, raise, shoulders are back, chest is proud, down, and 1. Down, drop those glutes, raise, nice and proud, lower, nice and slow, press up through the heel for 2. Beautiful job, everybody. Very, very nice. Excellent work. Okay, we're going to stick with this theme of one dumbbell. Grab one dumbbell. You can go slightly heavier if you like. Our next movement, we are going to do our reverse lunge. Now, we're gonna add a little spice to that. You know how I like to roll. So we are going to take a step back. Now with this reverse lunge, a lot of times I see clients and my friends all going back very far. That's unnecessary to go back so far. You can really get the same thing, just taking it back right about here and emphasizing that front leg. Now, if we want to lean forward a little bit more, we turn this into a glute dominant exercise, which is where we want to go with today. So if we keep it high and vertical, it really becomes more quad based. But for today's exercise, we're going to take that step back and we're actually going to notice I'm actually leaning a little bit over that front knee to emphasize a glute build. So let's grab our weight, grab it by the head. And you're right, Lisa. I don't just like to do one exercise. I like to compound them. That's how we do. We only got an hour here. So let's grab our weight. We're going to take that step back. Boom. We're going to come up, press it up towards the sky, engage that core, back down. We are going to do 8 on each side. So we're going to start off 8 on the right, then we'll do 8 on the left. All right? Grab your weight, rack it up high. Right leg first. Here we go. Starting in 3, in 2. Let's work, everybody. So step back, drop, lean it forward just a hair, press up to that front leg all the way, and 1. Down. Front leg is doing all the work. 2. Back leg is just a stabilizer. Down. And 3. Beautiful work, everybody. Down. And 4. Good. Almost there. Down. And 5. Excellent, everybody. Stay with me. Down. And 6. Good. Almost there. We got dos más. Up. 7. Good. Last but not least, down. Pressing to that front leg. And 8. Very good. Let's switch sides now. Switching sides. Everybody feel it good? Beautiful. I love it. All right. Switching sides. That means our right leg is forward, left leg is back. Starting in 3, in 2, let's work. So big step back, knee goes down, 1. Good, back, and 2. Back, and 3. Excellent. Back, and 4. Excellent. That front leg should be doing a good 70% of that lifting. I'm sorry, the front leg. My apologies. Back. And 6. Back. And 7. Back. And 8. Beautiful, everyone. Very, very nice. Set that weight down. Beautiful work. All right. Okay. Next up, we're going to challenge our balance just a little bit more. So we're going to go into our airplanes. But essentially, we're going to do the airplane with a little extra weight. So we're going to take our nice light weight. We're just going to take one of them. We're going to go with their opposite leg. So let's take the weight in our left hand. We're going to work the right leg first. So I'm going to do this here. The right leg is going to be the work. We're going to have the weight in our left hand. So our left leg, whatever side the weight is the side that's going to go back. Now, as we do this, we want to make sure that the weight, as it hangs, stays in alignment with that straight leg. So as we go back, notice my weight isn't here, my weight isn't here. It's staying right here alongside of that leg. What that's going to do is it's going to help us keep our hips squared, so that way we're actually hitting the right muscle. Let's take a nice light weight. Again, this is slow, time under tension. This is balance, everybody. Balance and stability. Let's take a nice light weight. We're going to start off weight in the left hand. That means our left leg is going back. Right leg is doing the work here. Nice and engaged. Core is tight. Tuck that tailbone. Tuck that chin. Nice long spine. Here we go. We got 8 on each side. Starting in 3, in 2, let's work. So again, leg goes back. Weight stays nice and balanced to that standing leg. And then utilize that glute, bam, to bring us back up for 1. Kicking that left leg back. Hips are nice and square. Use that glute for 2. Beautiful. Hip goes back. There we go. Nice and square. 3. Now this is all slow, slow, stabilizing muscles, everybody. Kick that leg back. Activate that glute for 4. Woo! See, I have a lightweight and I'm still feeling it. Here we go. Mind-muscle connection is strong today, ladies and gentlemen. Down and 5. Almost there. Kick that left back. Square those hips. And 6. Woo! I am feeling it on that right side. Yes. Down. Taking that weight right below the knee. And 7. Woo! 1 more. Here we go. You can do it. Kick that left leg back. Here we go. Activate that right glute. Bam! For 8. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. Did we notice? Did we really feel it in that right side? Thumbs up, everybody. We challenging our balance. Great job. Let's go right away to that left. So let's move the weight to our right side. Left leg is going to be the kick back. I'm sorry, left leg is standing, right leg is kicking back. We are starting in 3, in 2. Let's work. So down, 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 and 1. Really squeeze that left glute to bring us back up. Down, 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 and 2. Now you'll notice it doesn't really matter how high this leg gets off. Yes, if we can get it, if we want to challenge ourselves more, get that leg up, but if not, 3. It's fine just to kick that leg back, get it off a little bit. Down. 4. Keeping those hips nice and square. Beautiful work, everybody. We're almost there. Down. And 5. Beautiful. Slow and steady. That's going to win this race. Down. And 6. Woo! Balance is a challenge. I think no matter your skill level, balance is always a challenge. Down. And 7. Beautiful. Look at that option. Last one, everybody. Right side here. Down. And left glute for 8. Beautiful job, everybody. Set that weight down. Excellent job on our balance. Let's take this opportunity to grab a quick sip of water while I talk us through the next exercise. Beautiful job. All right. We've got a crowd favorite hitting back to the old EDT. Welcome, Asha. So good to see you. All right. We're going to do our archer raises, aka the Geronda swings, as we learned the appropriate name for them. I did not know that, but here we go. So, again, our archers, bam. We are swinging them up and out, leading with those elbows. We got 12 of these bad boys. So that's going to be 6 on each side. Roll those shoulders back. Chest is nice and proud, everybody. Let's rack them up. Getting ready. Starting in 3. We're going to go out to the left. Swing them up, leading with those elbows. Now again, you basically, the movement is we're going to, similar to our lateral raise, but yes, we imagine with our front arm that we're protecting our face. So it's protect the face, protect the face. Yes, just like that. Beautiful. Okay, grabbing our weights. Here we go. We got 12. That's 6 on each side, ladies and gentlemen. Roll those shoulders back. Chest is proud. Let's get it going. Starting in 3, in 2. Engage that core, and let's work for 1, 2. Yes. 3. Today is slow, controlled, time under tension. 4. Protect that face. 5. Yes, indeed, looking good. 6. Excellent, everybody. 7. 8. Yes, excellent. 9. We're almost there. We're bending that front elbow to protect the face. 10. We got 1 more on each side. Beautiful. Great adjustment, Claire. I love that. Get that elbow up a little bit more. And beautiful, everybody. Very nice. That was awesome, awesome, awesome. Great adjustments to everybody. I saw that. I saw the work you guys put in with that. That's hard. And again, we're challenging. So what we're doing is we're keeping that bent elbow nice and tight. So that way we're working that posterior delt with that. Really, really beautiful stuff, everybody. That said, let's do some rear delt work, right? So we're going to do our bent over reverse fly. So the reverse fly, we're going to grab our weights. We're going to hinge from the hips, taking the weights, getting a big stretch. We're going to imagine that we're pulling them away from each other. We're not bringing them back. We just want to press them apart. Imagine that we're an old Remember those Stretch Armstrong toys? You guys remember those? We want to imagine that we're doing sort of the Stretch Armstrong, where we're going out to extend. That way, what we're going to do is we'll avoid hunching those shoulders. We want nice long spine, not this way. So, if you imagine, yes, as my little sister is accurately demonstrating, that's what we all want to look like at the extension. Very nice, sis. Thank you for that. See, accountability community. Not in one of us. Some of us had to have a Stretch Armstrong. Let's grab those weights. Hinge from the hips. Tuck that chin for a nice long spine. Engage that core, please. Here we go. Hinging down. Let those weights fall. Engage that core. Tuck that chin. Starting in 3, in 2. Let's work. 4, 1, 2. Good. 3. Beautiful, everybody. And 4. Excellent. 5. Yes. Even if you externally press the palms out. 6. Good. Leading with the meaty part of your palms. 7. Excellent. Drop those shoulders away from the ears. 8. Good, everybody. Really nice. 9. Pressing them away from each other. 10. We got 5 to go. 5. Woo. 4. Yes. Beautiful. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. 3. Here we go. 2. I am feeling it on the rear delt. And 1. Beautiful work, everybody. Very, very nice. All right, all right. I love it. Okay, sis, I agree. We got to move right into some bikini stuff, right? We wanted the arms to look nice and sleek. Summer's coming. We want to have bikini bodies. Goes across the board, everybody. Let's grab our weights. We're going to go into a alternating bicep curl. So this one, I'm going to give you a little bit more freedom here. Normally I'd be telling you hammer curl specific. What I want you to do is I just want you to sort of go at your own variation of this. But the base move, we're going to squeeze left, up, slow it down, squeeze right, up. Now, depending on how you're feeling today, I'm okay if you want to go hammers. I'm fine with that. If you want to rotate them in, if you just want to keep them staying all the same way, totally fine. I'm going to give you dealer's choice. As long as you are alternating curl. So, let's roll those shoulders back. Chest is proud. Keep those elbows in nice and tight. Alternating bicep curls starting in 3, in 2. Let's work. So 1 and 1. Good. 2 and 2. Beautiful. Big squeeze at the top. 3. Elbows are nice and tight to the body. 3. Good. The stretch is what we want here, everybody. 4. As that opposite arm hangs. 4. You want to let it get a nice stretch with the weight. 5. Yes. Range of motion is awesome. 5. Beautiful, everybody. 6. Big squeeze at the top. 6. There you go. Beautiful. 7. Excellent, everybody. And 7. Good. We're almost there. 8. And 8. Good. 9. And 9. Now, as the opposite arm hangs, let that weight pull it down. 10 and 10. That way, as we squeeze, we're letting the weight. 11. Stretch the opposite arm. 11. Last but not least, big curl, big squeeze. 12. Slow it down. And 12. Excellent. All right. Next up, we got our kickbacks, everybody. We're going to take a nice light weight here. I'm going to go back with these 8s. With the kickbacks, again, we hinge from those hips. The same positioning we used for those reverse flies. Hinging from the hips, elbows are nice and high. We're going to kick those weights back, extending those arms, keeping those triceps engaged, and back. Now, what I want to maintain with this, we are maintaining a fixed point with the elbows, everybody. So as we hinge, it's not our elbows that come forward. We hold those elbows back. Once we lock them in, they are locked. We stay there, and then bam, we kick those weights back. Beautiful. Let's get into it, okay? Hinge from those hips. Slight bend in those knees. Tuck that chin so we have a nice long spine. Drive those elbows up nice and high. We got 12 of these coming at you in 3, in 2, let's work. 4, 1, squeeze down. 2, squeeze down. 3, squeeze down. 4, squeeze down. Tuck that chin. 5, squeeze down. 6, squeeze down. Shoulders are away from the ears. 7, squeeze down. 8, squeeze down. 9, squeeze down. 10, squeeze down. Dos mas. And down. Last one. Kick them back and hold, hold, hold. Squeeze those triceps. 3, 2, and release. Beautiful, everybody. Set those weights down. Give me your best downhill skier. Bring those pinkies back. Shoulders are away from the ears. Flex, 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 flex. 4, 3. Yes. 2. And 1. Excellent. Working those triceps. Let's grab a quick sip of water. That was round 1. We got to go through that whole thing one more time, ladies and gentlemen. What was that, Mr. Monkey? I agree. I think everybody did phenomenal as well. The monkey approves. He's like, yay, I want to join. And I realize what I'm doing here. I realize there's a dangerous precedence when I start talking to puppets. This is a slippery slope. As we know with Eric, next thing you know, I'm talking to all puppets. I've got all of Lana's toys have a personality. It's a very slippery slope. Cheers, everybody. All right, let us get right into it. First up, we're going back to our sumo to front raise. So if that felt, I want you to maintain with a nice light weight here, because the thing I really want to emphasize on this movement is that hip mobility, is that deep squat. So with the sumo squat, we're going to take a nice light weight. Again, I'd rather you go lightweight for this. Dropping those hips nice and low, shoulders back, chest is proud, raising to right below shoulder. So we're not going high, we're going right to here. But utilizing that deep squat, opening up those hips, externally rotating your knees, so that way we're stretching and giving those ligaments a really, really nice stretch this morning. Let's grab our weights, feet nice and wide. Yay, I'm like, woohoo! Claire's sweating, we got headbands. That means the work is happening, everybody. Here we go. Shoulders back, chest is proud. Let's start it off. We got, how many of these? 12 of these? 12 of these. 15. No, we got 15 of these, starting in 3. Engage that core, 2, and let's work. So down, nice and low. Raise, down, 1. Down, raise, down, and 2. Good. Really squeeze those glutes. Raise, down, 3. Beautiful. Down, raise, down, 4. Excellent, everybody. Down. Drop those glutes. Raise, down, 5. Yes. Down. Great range of motion, everybody. Down, 6. Down. Raise, down, 7. Down. Sumo squatting. Down, and 8. Woo! Glutes are burning, everybody. Down. Raise, down, 9. Down. Raise, down, 5 to go. Down. Raise, down, 5. Down. Get those shoulders back, please. Raise, down, and 2. Everybody just stop for a second. Roll those shoulders. Big shoulder roll wrap. Chest is proud. Beautiful. Thank you. Down. Raise. Down. 3. Down. Raise. Down. And 4. Last one. Best one, everybody. Down. Stay low. Raise. Down, stay low, stretch, 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 and press to those heels for 5. Beautiful, everybody. Excellent work. All right, we got our reverse lunge to a press. So, I want you to focus here on the weight. on the balance. That is it for this. We want to make sure we can find that balance, drop that back knee, pressing through as we stand up. Let's grab our weights. Let's get right into it, shall we? So we're going to rack those weights. I'm going to watch this time. So I showed you last time the side profile. I'm watching to make sure we're all doing it right. Rack that weight nice and high. We have 8 on the right, 8 on the left. And again, we are back, step up, and press. So starting on that right side is first. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's work. So back, up, and 1. Back, up, and 2. Yes. A little bit less on that big step back, everybody. And 3. Yes. Notice if we don't go back so far, the balance is actually much easier. And 4. And we can keep the isolation on that front leg. Back, up, and 5. Beautiful work, everybody. Back, up, and 6. Good. Dos más. Back, up, 7. Beautiful balance, everybody. Great control. Back, up, and 8. Excellent. Going to the other side right away. Left leg and back, up, and 1. Engage that core for me. Back, up, 2. Beautiful. Back, up, 3. Yes. Excellent, everybody. Back, up, 4. Beautiful. We're almost there, you guys. Back, up, 5. Stay with it. You can do it. Back, up, 6. 2 to go. Back, up, 7. Last but not least, back, up, woo, and 8. Wonderfully done, everybody. Very, very nice. Okay. Next up, we're going to challenge that balance again. Let's grab our one weight. We're doing our single leg deadlifts, so our single leg RDLs. So we're going to grab that one weight. So let's start it off. Weight in the left hand. That means our right leg will be standing and our left leg. So again, whatever side we have the weight in is the side that's going to kick back. So take that left in our weight hand. Oh, take that. Now, take that weight in our left hand, not take the left in our weight hand. You guys knew where I was going with that, right? Yeah, I'm assuming you did. All right, right leg is working, left leg is going back. Again, we are keeping the weight in alignment with this standing leg. Starting in 3, we got 8 on each side. 2, shoulders back, engage that core, and let's work. Gently push that range of motion, and then activate that glute to bring us back up for 1. Back, and 2. All in that glute, everybody. Back, engage that core, and 3. Beautiful. Here we go. Back. Keep those hips nice and squared. 4. Woo! Feeling it. Here we are, halfway. Back. Yes. 5. Man, that glute is activating. I love it. Back. And 6. Dos más, everybody. Keep those hips nice and square. Back. And 7. Challenge that balance. You can do it. Back. And 8. Beautifully done. Let's switch sides. Right away, going to the opposite side. Left leg is standing, right leg is kicking back. Starting in 3, in 2, let's go. Back. And 1. Now, it is actually very, very realistic back. That one side balance is better. 2. Find that, challenge that. Back. And 3. And again, when we do this, we're just taking the weight down right below the knee. Back. And 4. Feel it in that right side. Back. And 5. Beautiful, everybody. Back. We're almost there. 6. We got 2 to go. You can do it. Back. And 7. Hinging from those hips. Make it work that left glute. And 8. Woo! Beautifully done, everybody. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Grab a quick sip of water before we move, woo, to our archer swings. It's Geronda. I gotta remember that name. We've been calling them archers forever. That's just what we learned them with. Geronda doesn't have the same ring, right? What are we doing? Oh, write it down. Oh, do you want, oh, did you, hold on. Oh, chat, thank you. Let me look. Oh, real fast, everybody. Give me one second. Oh, Jen has a message. Oh, don't you tell me that, Lisa. No, I'm just seeing Jen's message. I was like, this is not April 1st. Let's see, for forward bend arm protecting the face, is the arm, it's actually, yes, that's a great question. So, for the arm that protects the face, it is about a 90 degree. We want to go, I don't go as, so 90 would be in pretty tight, right? We can keep it out a little farther. So let's pass, so if we, because past 90, it's easier to push in. We want it slightly beyond 90, if that makes sense. So that way it's here, not here, because this would be the 90. We want it a little bit out here when we come up. So it's bam, in front. Great question though, Lisa. Yeah, exactly, like that, Cap. That looked great. Really, really good. All right, everybody, let's grab our weights. Again, nice and light. This is more for the flow. Roll those shoulders back. Engage that proud chest. Engage that core. Geronda's in 3, 2, and let's work. 4, 1, and 1, 2, and 2. Good. Very nice. 3, and 3. Beautiful. Leading with those elbows. 4, and 4. Excellent, everybody. So good. 5. Protecting that face. And 5. Yes. 6. And 6. Good. 7. Let's keep those hips nice and square to the front of the space. 7. Beautiful. 8. And 8. 9. We're going to 12. And 9. Yes. Beautiful. 10. And 10. Dos más, everybody. You can do it. 1. And 1. Yes, I love the pacing, everybody. 2. And 2. Beautiful. Set those weights down. That was, you know what, chef kiss. That was beautiful, everybody. Very, very nice. Roll those shoulders. Let's do a big shoulder roll, everybody. Right now, we're bringing a lot of blood in. We've been bringing them forward. Let's make sure, open that chest up. Get those shoulders back. Big shoulder roll backwards, please. And then what let's do, let's interlace those fingers and pull those shoulders back, opening that chest up. Big open. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. We got our reverse flies coming up next, but you're right. Oh, who can I pick on now? You're right, Asha. I think we should do something else in between. All right, everybody. Let's grab one weight. We're going to lift it high. Let me lower this just a little bit. I got too ambitious on my camera raise. My apologies. We're going to grab this weight. We're going to lift it high overhead. We are going to do 20 overhead marches. Now, if we're dealing with a shoulder impediment or something of that nature, we can hold the weight here, or you can do it with no weight at all. Whatever option, totally fine. If we do it with no weight at all, our major emphasis is engaging that core and just raising our knee, but using our core to raise it. We don't just want to march. Let's be very intentional with activating these lower abs. Again, if we want to level up, if we want a spicy meatball, let's grab that weight, raise it, extend it above head. Beautiful. We got 20 marches. And again, if we have shoulder issues, you can also hold it right here with our goblet squat. So I'll show you both options as we go. Arms extended. We are marching. We got 20 steps starting in 3, in 2. Let's work. So 1, slow, and 2, slow, and 3, slow, and 4, yes, slow. 5. Now, it doesn't matter how much you get that knee off the ground. 6. But what I want to do, I want to make sure, 7, that we have a moment of stability. 8. Good, everybody. 9. Yes, slow it down a little bit. Even if we don't bring that knee as high. 10. Beautiful. Just like that. Perfect, everybody. 1. Good. Nice and slow. 2. Engage that core. 3. Use that core to raise those knees. 4. Woo-wee! I love it. Here we go. 5. We're almost there. 6. Beautiful, you guys. 7. Almost there. You can do it. 8. Wonderful. 9. And 10. Beautiful. Keep that weight. Hang on to it. Bring it here. We are doing presses. We got 15 presses. And 1. 2. Good. Slow. Weight is in front. 3. Woo! Burning. 4. Engage that core, please. 5. It should be rock solid. 6. Beautiful work, everybody. Tuck that tailbone for me. 7. I noticed myself doing it. And 8. That is the accountability community. Woo! 9. You can do it. Yes, I love it. 10. And 5. 4. Tuck that tailbone for me. Engage that core. 3. Good. 2. Last but not least, you can do it. And 1. Beautiful, everybody. Wow. Yes, set that weight down. We're going right away. Where are we at? Oh, man. I'm like right away into, okay. I got to change that. Let's see. We got curls coming up next. Let's go with our curls. We got to do the curls. All right. Grab those weights, everybody. Shoulders rolled back. I know, I just have too much fun with you guys. That's the problem. I want our workouts, again, we've pretty much established, my workout is an hour, 10 minutes. It's just the way I do it. I apologize. But I wanted to give you the most of the money. So, grab those weights, shoulders back, alternate. Let's actually go same time this round, just for the sake of timing. So, same time, squeeze them both up and down. Again, dealer's choice on how you take them. Let's just roll through, big squeeze, roll those shoulders back, engage that core, tuck that tailbone, tuck that chin. Let's work. 4, 1, good, down. 2, down. 3, big squeeze at the top, that is it. 4, beautiful, everybody. 5, beautiful, squeeze it at the top, you can do it. 6, let's keep those shoulders back. 7, woo, here we go. 8, nice. 9, you can do it, everybody. 10, we got 5 to go. 5, let's do it. 4, okay, you got this. 3, here you go. 2, wonderful, everybody, and 1, drop, set those weights down. I almost said drop them. I'm like, ooh. I always got to remember, not everybody can drop their weights. And when I stay at somebody's home, they always appreciate it when I don't drop weights, especially on this fine, fine old wood, right, Cap? Yeah, he's like, 1000%, Joel, I will flay you if you drop weights. Fingers crossed, yeah. All right, kickbacks are next, everybody. Grab those weights. I know, I apologize, we're moving. Hinge from the hips, tuck that chin, elbows high. Let's get it done, everybody. Last exercise of the day, then we go to our abs. Kicking those elbows back, elbows are high, fixed point, tuck that chin, and 1, 2, 3, good. 4, engage that core, everybody. 5, good. 6, 7, kicking those weights back, working the triceps. 8, big flex. 9, the tricep is 2/3 of your arm. 10, so we want to make sure it is a toned 2/3. 4, 5, 4, 3, woo, 2, and 1. Beautifully done, everybody. Set those weights down. Excellent stuff. Let's go to the mat. Time for some abs. Woo, 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 woo. All right. So we're going to do 2 different exercises here. We're going to go chase the rabbit for 20. Then we're going to go right into our plank hip dips. So the plank hip dips, we will move to the forearms, and we would rotate those hips from one side to the other. This is going to be a spicy 2 minutes, okay? Stay with me. We can do this. I know. I see everybody. I see the grin turn into a grin of like chagrin, right? Is that the thing? A chagrin where you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I know, Lisa. Lisa's like, 200 chase the rabbits? Yeah, I know. All right, let's get into it, y'all. First up is our chase the rabbit. Let me find the towel real fast so I don't slide, because your boy here is he's a sweater. So, chasing the rabbit is up next, or up first. Plank position, starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Engage that core. 9. Tuck that tailbone. 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Going right away into a low plank. So down on those forearms. Extend those feet. Pressing through the heel. Flex those glutes. Hip dips are coming up next. That's where we rotate the hips from right to left. Gently pushing our range of motion. Starting in 3, 2. Let's work for 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, and 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, one more, 10, and 10. Beautiful, everybody. Let's go into a quick child pose. Sink back, bring the knees apart, toes together, walk those hands forward. Big deep breath. We're going to go through that one more time, everybody. One more time. We can do this. 20 rabbit chasers, followed by 20 hip dips. Let's get it, everybody. You're doing awesome. I know we're going a little over today, but it's a Thunder Thursday. Woo! All right, everybody, plank position. Let's have some fun, shall we? Chasing that rabbit, starting in 3, 2. Let's work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautifully done, everybody. All right, low plank one more time. We're almost there, you guys. Last exercise of the day. Low plank, hip dips. Let's go to those forearms, extend back, press through those heels. Low plank starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's work for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Engage those obliques. 8, 9, 10 to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's turn it over. Roll onto our backs, please. Great, great work today, everybody. Roll over on your back. Rock it back. Hug those knees into the chest. Rock it side to side. Massage that lower back. Massage those kidneys. Massage that sciatica. Beautiful work. Let's extend that right leg. Keep the left knee in nice and tight. We're going to take our right hand. Grab that left knee. Pull it across the body for a beautiful lower back stretch. Extending out that left hand. Gaze goes up at the ceiling. Or towards that outstretched hand. Woo-wee! What a workout. Great job today, everybody. We're holding this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Hug those knees in. Center out. Massage, massage. Extend that left. Keeping that right knee in nice and tight. Take that left hand, pull that right knee across the body for a beautiful lower back stretch. Right hand extends towards the side. Whew. Deep breath on every exhale. Let's get a little bit more out of this stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, everybody. Hug those knees in. Again, recenter, rebalance. Let's go into our figure 4 stretch. Left foot goes on top of your right quad. You're going to externally rotate that left knee out to the side. Let's thread the needle. Flex those feet to protect our knees, and then we pull that right shin, woo, to release the tension on that left glute. We're going to hang out here for 10, 9, 8. Remember, flex those feet. 7, 6. Externally rotate that left knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, let's switch sides. Right foot is going on top of your left quad. Thread that needle, protect your feet. There you go. Flex those feet. Now, as we lean back, we want to make sure our lower back is pressing into the mat. We don't want to arch the back here. In any of these back movements, let's really make sure that we are pressing that back, pressing that spine all the way in. We're holding this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now, we're going to do a little hip rotation here. Let's place our feet down wider than the mat. Knees are up. Arms out to the side. Palms are facing up. And then we're going to externally rotate our knees from side to side. So, this is a great, great motion for the hips. If you're feeling very tight in your hips, or if you feel a lot of pain in your knees, this is a great exercise for warming those up. Beautiful. Again, on exhale, see if we can get a little bit more out of each of those stretches. Don't forget to breathe, everybody. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Beautiful. Rotating from side to side. Excellent. Let's do one more on each side. That's to the right. Now we go to the left. Beautiful. Excellent job, everybody. Wonderful. Let us gently roll over onto one side. We're going to go into our cobra stretch, please. So again, cobra stretch, we are going to be laying face down on the mat. Tops of our heels, or tops of our feet are pressing into the mat. Hands by shoulders. Press through all the way up for upper body. Stretch to that core. Chin goes up, shoulders are down. Gaze goes over our left side for 5, 4, 3, feel it in the core, 2, and 1. Gently lower down. Big inhale, and we press back up. Gaze goes over the right shoulder, 4, 5, 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Excellent. Let's go back into our child pose, please. So that's toes together, knees are wide, sinking those hips back. Hands slide or crawl forward. If we can, I'd like you to rest your forehead on your mat. Breathing in deep through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to do 4 deep breaths here. So, Deep breath into the nose and out to the mouth. On every inhale, you should feel those lungs expand on your quadriceps, giving your body nutrient-rich oxygen. Big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. Now we got 2 more deep breaths. Let's try to make them our biggest of the day. Big breath into the nose and out through the mouth. Letting that body sink, releasing the tension in that lower back, just letting your whole body collapse on those quads. Last breath of the day, we're going to take a deep breath in, we're going to hold it, we're going to count to 5, taking small sips of oxygen if we can the whole time, and then we're going to do our biggest exhale of the day all together. So let's grab that one big breath. So big breath into the nose. Now we're going to hold that. We're going to try to sip a couple more tiny sips of oxygen, just a couple tiny sips. Sip into the nose and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and biggest exhale of the day. Let that whole body just release. And like that, ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a huge, huge training with Joel. Round of applause. Oh, well, I knew I worked you guys, because everyone's face when they came back into frame was red and blowing out. It was like, oh. So, you guys, awesome work today. You guys crushed that training with Joel workout. Training with Joel. Ow, ow, ow. Looking good on you. Yeah, I know. So, Rachel, I just got to let you know. Cap called it. I'm actually looking into getting Training with Joel headbands because I want to have like a bandana or a headband. I think that's something that I could facilitate. The bandana, maybe I'll give both options because like I'm a big fan of the Karate Kid. Like I like having the streaming headband going, you know, like I'm a comic book kid. So, you know, all comic book guys had like some long streaming thing that was totally unfunctional. And if they were actually like ever in something, villains would just grab them by their headband and just yank them down.
Do-rag so that chef could use it on his Harley.
Oh, yes.
I was thinking more Guns N' Roses style.
Guns N' Roses.
G&R. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited about this. All right. This is happening, ladies and gentlemen. This is happening. I will facilitate this by the end of next month. We will have these available. We're in. They're going to be Trained with Joel headbands, bandanas, or what are they called? Headbands, bandanas, or just I guess it's just a headband. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's it. It'll be the long headband, the tieable headband, the flexible headband, or a bandana. I know I'm diversifying extensively at this point. So, you guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Great job today. Give yourselves a hand. You guys crushed that workout. Now, again, it is a Thursday. Thunder Thursday. Make sure that we, through the weekend, get our 10,000 steps. Make sure you drink your 6 to 12 glasses of water. On the low end, yes, Cap, exactly. I say aim for a gallon. If you hit a gallon, you're definitely staying hydrated at that point. And it's without being too much. So, beautiful work today, everybody. Thank you for being the best part of the Train with Joel family. Much love from my family to yours. We will see you guys on Tuesday. Ow, ow, ow! Yes, enjoy your weekend. Great stuff, everybody. Great stuff. Great job. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Cap and Michelle, Rachel, Katie, Lisa, and Chef and Princess. Much love, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you all on Tuesday. Ow, ow, ow!
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Joel.